If you want to know what your landlord's responsibilities are, then stay tuned. Your tenancy agreement will set out your landlord's responsibilities, but here are the top 5 that you should be aware of. 5. Interruptions. Your landlord should allow you to enjoy your house without unnecessary visitations, phone calls or emails. If you need to be contacted to gain access to the property, then they should give you reasonable notice, which is usually at least 24 hours. If the proposed time they want to visit doesn't work for you, then often this can be negotiated to a time that's suitable for you. 4. Repairs. Your landlord is responsible for making sure the house is in good working order and repair any structural, exterior, utility or sanitation issues. For example, if there's a structural issue with the roof and it's leaking when it rains, then this would need to be repaired. If the external gutters are overflowing, then they would need to be cleared. Or if the boiler to provide you with hot water and heating is broken, then this would need to be serviced. And if the toilet doesn't flush anymore, then a plumber would need to be called to repair the problem. 3. Regulatory. Gas appliances such as the boiler and hob would need to be tested every year to ensure regulatory compliance. If you're renting for more than a year, then your estate agent should contact you to have a gas registered serviceman to come on the anniversary of the certificate. Electrical sockets, switches and the main fuse box will need to be tested every 5 years to ensure they're fit for purpose. You should ask to see a copy of the electrical installation certificate. There should be smoke and carbon monoxide alarms in the house to comply with the 2015 regulations. This is quite easy to test by pressing the buttons on the unit, which you can do yourself if you want some peace of mind that they are working as they should. Finally, the energy efficiency levels of the house needs to be tested every 10 years and should be at least a level E. You should request to see the energy performance certificate and keep watching to see if the government introduces the new law in 2025 to have a minimum of C rating. Next, please support the channel and get notified of more great videos by knocking on the like and subscribe button. Go on, it's free. 2. Insurance. Your landlord will at the very least have the property covered with a buy-to-let buildings insurance. You shouldn't need to request to see this as it doesn't benefit the tenant, but you could see whether the landlord will agree to upgrade the insurance to include contents. Contents insurance will cover personal possessions, furniture and furnishings. So if you get burgled or there's been a fire, then the insurance cover is important. Some landlords will have rental insurance, but again, this won't benefit you. So make sure you have your own insurances in place to make sure you're also covered. 1. Consents. Having a rental is not a straightforward process and your landlord will need to have all of the relevant consents in place. Their mortgage will either need to be a buy-to-let or consent from the lender for a residential mortgage. This is important to you since any issues with the lenders could have an impact on your tenancy agreement. If the property is a leasehold house, then your landlord will need to obtain consent from the primary landlord to rent out the property. Any costs associated with obtaining consents are the landlord's responsibility. If you want to know more about responsibilities, then check out this next video. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you at the next one.